What's up, guys? It's your favorite producer, Mike, and today we're messing with Google's MusicLM. And for those of you interested in how these AI tools actually work, what you have to do is just collect a bunch of data which has been described. So it's crucial that the data is described. So if you have a picture of an apple, you also should have the description which says that it's an apple. That's the only way to properly train this type of software. And so what you do is you just keep loading it up with that type of described data in bulk. And then you gain this really cool ability to see what is shared between all of them. And that's pretty much exactly what image generators do as well, and text generators. So if you show a text, software, it's not conscious, but if you load in, 100 books by 100 American authors, you might realize that they all have the same, sentence structure, very similar, usage of word count. And, you can definitely, what that's helpful for is like remove all the basic words and only leave the complex words, and you can see exactly the most complex words that are used in these books, the most common words that are used in the books, and all that stuff. And then here's the part where it gets interesting, is then the generation ability. So now that we have the ability to actually generate text and images and music and videos on demand, really what it's doing is just kind of giving you a mishmash of all of them, but not in the sense that it's literally taking a chunk out of the other one and a chunk out of this one and a chunk out of that one, put them together. It is actually like synthetically understanding what those sort of patterns are, and it's creating its own brand new unique pattern. It's not copy and pasted pieces off of the other ones. It really is a unique new take on what it has learned, even though it's unconscious software for now. What it has seen, that repeat sort of median. It really almost comes down to like reinventing the wheel. Like, why do we keep rewriting the word "and" over and over again manually? And why do we keep drawing the same, shape of the head over and over again? Like, it's all right, we learned it now, we get how to draw a head, like, and so we can just synthesize that shape and focus on the more complex things that we haven't mastered yet. And so that's sort of like photorealism and stuff. Now we get past sort of the basics. Now AI can generate essentially photorealistic pictures, but it's going to get even deeper. So now, the artists who are really, really dedicated and the ones who you would think would be hurt by this AI movement are now going to be freed up to basically, they'll use AI tools to their advantage, and then their very unique skill set of being a human they can go full time on that incredibly photorealistic. Not now. Let me also just add, not all art by any degree. I'd even say probably a smaller amount of art right now is even about photorealism. So it's not really about that, but it's just about freeing up the artist, who is the human artist, to do the level of complex things that these AIs have not been trained to do yet. And the reason that they haven't been trained to do that yet is because there's just not that bulk data yet. And so, all the AIs that we have now were trained on this huge amount of data that clearly was very obtainable. Because humans have done it so in such bulk now, and it was all there, to essentially scoop. And now, of course, the copyright laws and all of that stuff behind that, it's clearly a problem, because the earliest models definitely did not have proper permission, because especially image generators was mostly just scrape off the whole internet. And so, but since nobody was aware. But the thing is that this just brings humanity to the next level of development. So it's sort of like just sort of a necessary evil that somebody had to scrape all of our data, I guess. Long story short, it's definitely too late to go back now. But at least moving forward, we're seeing that people who are making new and better AI softwares are taking steps to ensure copyright is solved. And a lot of platforms are picking their stance. So anyway, with that said, let us hop into MusicLM, Google's own music generator tool. That's right. This is actually made by Google, released by Google, and I, Mike, your favorite music producer, peep the shirt, is here to use it. I got early access. So what we're going to do is synthesize from an AI generator, which has been trained on bulks and bulks of described music data. Okay, the described part is absolutely crucial. How can you train a software if you're trying to load it with music files and you never told them what each one means? So that was the wonderful work of Google and their team over there at DeepMind, and whoever else is working on and I think they might have rebranded or something. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, yeah, let's hop into it. So, like I said, this is described music data in bulk that has trained this software, and now it can give you that mishmash of music data that it kept seeing patterns in. Once again, it doesn't copy and paste chunks out of the original data. That data is not stored. The model gets trained on it, and that original data that it was trained on is completely obliterated. It has nothing to do with the trained synthetic knowledge that AI software has. So there's no need to store the original image files or the original text files if it was a language model for text, or the music files if it's a language model for music, like this one, which is exactly what MusicLM stands for, by the way, language model. So it's really amazing that they were able to go through so much music data and describe all of it in a user-friendly way in order for us to be able to do what I'm about to do. And so let's start with something pretty cool. So I'm feeling like coffee shop brush cymbals of swingy blues and possibly hints of jazzy rhythm. And then we're going to say topped with an 808. That's it. Let's hit start. This is incredibly fast, and I'm going to pause it right when it starts because I do want to explain something. Is that, that described data that this LM was trained on, where it scanned just bulks and bulks and bulks and bulks of data. Well, now that I'm typing this huge, sentence, I won't say huge, but this is pretty long text describer here. Let me just try to explain something. So I'm going to copy this whole thing, and then just for a moment here, I'm going to manually type that word. So when I type coffee, what it's doing is it's sort of recalling all of the information that it found when, not the exact information, just the patterns in that information that it found every time there was a music file that it had trained upon that was described with the word coffee, right? And so then what it does is it kind of gets all of that data that is relevant to the word coffee, and possibly Google probably has an extra thing too, where to expand the search results, it will also probably in the background use synonyms of the word coffee too. So it might even go and pull some music data that says cafe. And remember, it's not getting the music files that it was trained on. It's just going and collecting its patterns that it had detected to be common amongst these sort of audio files that it had scanned. So by typing coffee, and it goes and kind of fetches that. Now the next twist in it is that it applies sort of like a random sort of multiplier, sort of like it's called a seed, and it will randomly kind of generate its own, and it's going to be different every time, and so sometimes it'll be incredibly similar. It's even possible to get one that's indecipherably the same. But the bottom line is that it's always going to be a brand new generation, like a brand new roll of the dice, a brand new hash, a brand new line of code, in the background, basically a binary code every time. And that's exactly what this is. We're basically rolling the dice and getting a brand new on the spot, like live delivered binary code string, but played through an audio player. Of a pattern that it believes to be a pattern that would be a pattern that is described by that word, which it had learned because we fed it so many patterns to learn upon. So anyway, that's some background onto how something like this even works. But yeah, so with that said, I'm going to repaste my sentence. And now here's the cool thing is now it's going to give me a big mix of so now that I just told you about that for coffee, now I'm saying coffee shop, and that's like a whole nother thing. And so that's just how search engines work as well. So if you understand how Google works, then I think you understand how me typing this now increases the possibility of this binary code unique string I'm about to get. It just makes it infinitely exponentially more huge of an option that I just added all these extra words. So with that said, we already did it. So let's check it out. Oh man, that's good already. Very consistent. So it clearly knows when you type, jazz and blues and swingy and all that stuff. Now I will say the 808, it wasn't coming through, but it just clearly knows every time that there's a jazzy song and a swingy song and with a coffee shop, there's always some, it doesn't know necessarily because it's not conscious, but it just knows that there's some sort of loud collection cluster of which is the snare drum in this case. It just never forgets because it's like Bro, every single one I scanned had some sort of blast of sound there. It doesn't know what the sound is. It has no emotion to the sound. It just knows that there was always one in all the other ones that it scanned. And so that's kind of how that works. So as you see, it actually shuffled right to the next track. So there's 2 tracks. Very smooth sounding trumpet there. So this is number 1 again. I love that piano. It's also interesting that it's almost like an exact, it's the same piano strike each time, like it patched it in, boom, boom, boom. So it's very consistent in its generation. Once it generates, it seems a sound that it knows is going to be repeating throughout the track. It seems to really know how to nail that same generation each time. This one is a little bit more of a complex. I like the upbeat, more complex melody there with that trumpet. They're both really good though. These came out great. I downloaded both of them just to keep them stored. I'm gonna have to give the winner to the second track there. So by doing that, it clearly makes the search engine even more optimized for the future. So that's really cool. This is the first time I'm seeing an AI tool that we can knowingly help train. Very cool. Killer piano riff right there. Very nice. I'm gonna hop over to track 2 here. Almost exactly the same BPM. Boom, boom, bop. A little bit faster than. Okay. So I like that. Let's hop into a different. So the 808 was having a hard time. Let's just type in 808 kick drum and see what happens. So I kind of want like a sub bass and kind of like a, you know, like a hip hop style, and then just maybe like a repeat kick drum going on. We'll see how much it fills in after that. Got all the full beat going on there. I wonder how good it would be at BPMs. So like if I type in 40 BPM, what would happen? Oh, got some voices going on. That sounded pretty good. Very coherent sounding. Odd. That's pretty cool. Now, the bit rate is not the highest on these generations, obviously, but they can definitely be mastered to sound much, much better. There's a little bit of, you know, lacking of depth, full sound, but I promise you it's just because it's the early version, and this is going to sound incredible, even more, honestly. But what's important here is the melody capabilities and the rhythm capabilities and just the full spectrum of sound that it can actually deliver. You know, mastering is like is the least of the worries right now. So okay, let's do something a little bit harder, like techno spoons. That should be interesting. So I'm expecting to hear lots of clinking and clanking, and I'm willing to bet we will. Not quite the clanking yet I'm looking for, but there's some sort of spoon is not a very common music term, so I'm sure that's part of it. That's a very interesting melody. I'm gonna give the trophy to number 2 there personally. So let's keep it moving. That was a weird request, I suppose. What about like a triangle and flute playing a somber melancholy riff? This should be pretty interesting because I can kind of imagine that myself right now. Definitely nailing the flute there. I like that. Sort of piratey to me. Sad pirate song. I like it though. Pretty melody. Here's number 2. Oh, that's a pretty good bass synth right there. I like that. I gotta say, this is giving me hardcore RuneScape vibes right now. Very interesting. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and add, I wonder if RuneScape would actually work, but synth and pirate. Just because, let's take RuneScape out of there because the, oh, you know what? That's pretty funny though, to be honest, because I'm willing to bet that it was trained on RuneScape music. Definitely getting the pirate vibe there. Arr. Yep. I will get booty for you and for me, and we'll ride to the bird in the sea. Alright, so I like it. I'm gonna have to save that one because it was pretty fire, to be honest. We'll give the trophy to number 2. Alright, so let's see. We can do acoustic guitar with tambourine. How's that? Tambourines are freaking awesome. Vroom, vroom, vroom. What do we think? Here we go. Really wild clapping going on there. Wow, we got some vocals going on too. Wow. It's like, I swear I can almost hear that song, you know, and it's like, bro, I totally know that song. Wow, that was fairly actually pretty catchy and good. I genuinely like both of those tracks. I think that the first one surprised me a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and add vocals in there because that was kind of crazy to me. That was good. Acoustic guitar with a tambourine, and then I added vocals. Definitely sounds listenable. That's cool. You know, it also sounds like the same voice too, which is interesting. So let's do acoustic guitar reverb. And I really just want like a clean acoustic guitar. I should probably add solo and things like that. I think by adding solo, oh yeah, you hear that voice? Very nice string plucking sound. Really pretty melody there. Sounds good. Nicely coherent layers of 2 guitars playing at the same time. That was really good. I liked it. Wow. So acoustic guitar reverb, but we're going to add solo and then instrumental, maybe classic, maybe Spanish. Probably could have added slow, but that's okay. We can do this forever. And then there's a button up here. Maybe that just means try again. Or maybe refresh, I don't know. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Look at that. So this was uniquely synthesized right on the spot from what I typed. It has a unique and never before heard fingerprint of audio. Now, does it sound similar to other tracks? Potentially very, very much so? Of course. Of course. Sounds like a SpongeBob song. Very nice. We're going to do breakbeat at the end of that. Let's see what we got. Oh, not breakbeat, but pretty beaty. I like that. Oh yeah. I like that. That's a little more breakbeaty. Let's see what this button does. Interesting. So, let's see what we get. Definitely has that Spanish vibe. Wanna bailando. Reminds me of bailando. Very cool. All right, I'm gonna remove the Spanish because I guess that's making it hard for it to find a breakbeat beat, because Spanish is its own beat style, like a Latin type of beat too. So let's try this, and we'll go from there. Nice clean drum set. Not a breakbeat, but it's cool. That's really nice. I liked both of these. I think I like the first one more though. It's just because it's more upbeat, which is my style. So we aren't having much luck with the breakbeat style, so I'm gonna add rock and punk as well. I feel like that tends to have a more breakbeat data set with it. So let's try this. That's cool. Nice consistent chord structure. Let's see if it has some sort of switch up or something. What's going on? Pretty cool. Cool time signature on this one. Felt like it had a little switch up for a second. That's pretty cool. I really like that first one. I don't know if I already downloaded it, but now I did. All right. This suggestion here, toe tapping, that sounds fun. Let's try that. Foot stomping Americana. Let us see. I'm excited, guys. Here we go. Hey, hey, hey. Tap your toes and stomp your feet. Get ready and get busy. I like it. Very good. Too much harmonica for me though. Very cool though. Oh yeah, look at that. We got a history of our prompts down there. That's cool. All right, so let's get interesting and do like arpeggiated synth guitar solo fire track. Oops, I put trick, but that's all right. We'll see what happens. Sonic the Hedgehog vibes. Very cool. 80s synth tracks, huh? Let's try like an adventure game. But not like RuneScape. An adventure game with cows mooing. Oh god, that's RuneScape, you guys. What am I doing? Whatever. Alright. Oh, more classic kind of game main menu style to me. I like it. That's fun. All right, let's go straight to hip hop beat with a strong snare in a deep bass riff. Really looking for some sort of like sick beat riff, or bass rather. Nice, strong, like vibrate my headphones. Oh, that was pretty good. There we go. I like that kick right there, man. That's good. That's what we're looking for. I'm even gonna add 808, but let me check the second one first. Oh, that's cool. Oh, nice. Boom, bah, bah, boom. Switched up the time signature there. What you say about that, mom? Hey, what you say about that, motherfucker? Hey, hey, what you say about? Hey, what you say? Hey. Yeah, that's a good one. Definitely like that beat. I'm gonna give that one the trophy. I also like the time signature. Fire. All right, I added 808 to the prompt this time. I'm looking for even more bass. That was impressively strong bass for the generation. Oh man, I like that. That's real cool. Really good reverb on the electric piano back there. Very good. Oh, that's good, man. That's sick. These are all really good, to be honest. Damn. All right. So what else do we need in here? We need some piano then. Blink, 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 boom, boom. There we go. I think we need the choir too, to be honest. Choir. No choir, huh? What about chorus? Cool. Choir was not allowed for some reason. Maybe too much human voice. I definitely hear that dude rapping back there. That's a pretty fast flow. Can't keep up because go too fast. Nice swing to this beat. Hey. Hey. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool. I liked the rap in the background of this one. He goes so fast, kind of sounds like Busta. I probably wouldn't have thought to rap that fast on that track, and so I actually like that. That's pretty cool. I'm a slow rapper, you guys. All right, so let's type in rapper. We're allowed to do that. That was a pretty good beat. I'll tell you what. It's got my brain juices flowing. Oh man, that's a good flow right there. I like it. Kind of Bad Meets Evil style. He's saying different races. Because we're all just different races. All the kinds of different races. All the kinds of different races. We're just kind of different races. That's what I hear. That's cool. Kind of different races. We're just kind of different races. We're just kind of different races. We're just kind of different races. That's cool. Yeah, I like that song. It's like about unity, you guys. We're just kind of different races. We're just kind of different races. Change your mind and then we're same shit. Turn the bottom of invasive. Hey. Oh, that was pretty good. I like that. Honestly, that was the hypest shit on here so far. All right, let's keep going. Oh man, that was a good flow, dude. Oh man, I like that. This is good, bro. What? Damn, this goes hard, bro. What the hell? That was crazy. This one sounds so similar. That's crazy. Insane rap speed right there. I'm loving these tracks. All right, let's do tech. Let's go do like cryptocurrency. I don't know if that works. Damn, that one track though. Phew, that was crazy. I'm gonna have to circle back around. Got an Eminem sound to it. Wow. Goes hard. This beat is fire, bro. The flow to it, I mean, the rap on that beat is crazy. I don't know how well y'all can hear it in the background, but my goal is to work on these ones that are fire. Oh, man. What? Oh my gosh, dude, that sounds fucking awesome. That's crazy. Love it. I love it. All right. I got one more in me here. Here we go. All right, I think it's getting kind of a me too, but it's finding it's definitely, there's definitely a groove with these specific keywords here. But man, that is pretty fucking cool. The rap voice sounds incredibly like just sick flow, dude. Sick flow. Really good flow creation. All right, let's try a little bit different topic of maybe like a mysterious and scary, ominous violin beat. Let's see how this one goes. System error. Just a sec. We gotta. I don't think you can see that pop up, but I could. Here we go. So, I think the word scary wasn't working. There we go. That was just my guess. Pretty cool. Pretty unique melody. Pretty cool. Probably not my cup of tea on the sound of that. So let's try fun. Just the word fun. Keep it simple. It's fun. That was funny. I gotta admit. Oh, we got an interesting long intro. Hello? Check, check, check. I thought that was moving to my mouth. Not yet, it's not. That's pretty fun too. I liked the first one because it was pretty killer. Fun. Weird. Can we do weird? Now we got this description right here. It's huge. They seem to have a Japanese tone to them. What if we cater to that Japanese? What if we Samurai music. Just, I feel like going along with what it's been trained on helps it kind of achieve it better. Oh man, that's cool. I wasn't too sure what to expect. Oh, this is cool. What if we put rapper? This is cool. Definitely has like Disney vibes to it, I would say. Like some sort of a combat. Oh, cool. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna remove the fun and weird part. Give it a little bit of help here. See what it comes up with. By the way, if y'all aren't subscribed to Mike Yeah yet, hit that subscribe button, y'all. Appreciate that. Damn, dude, the rapper's going ham back there. I would be happy to listen to that track. Let's give it another roll. Oh, dude, that was clean. Clean intro. Let me paint a picture, homie. Damn. This one was like incredible. Oh man. That's a good ass track right there. Since that one was so good, I'm going to roll it one more time. Just to note, we got like the same core voice going on right there. That's like the same guy. Wow, it sounds like Sign. There's a rapper, a rap group, I believe, actually called Sign. C-Y-N-E. Check them out. Sounds just like Sign. He's going hard too. Awesome beat. Wow, really good. I'm digging those. I'm going to download this top one here, actually. So, all right, let's try something like tutorial elevator music. There we go. See how this one sounds. That bass line though. Yeah, Sonic. Love it. So I typed collecting gold coins as you win the high score as well. So that's the goal. Sounds more like a boss level to me. That's cool. So now, since this is generating music tracks and not sound samples, it can sometimes be tricky to get just like one section out of it. You know, it doesn't generate samples as much as it generates the entire, you know, audio track for you. And so in the future, I'm sure you'll be able to get just a sample, you know, just one little sample sound clip. That's a smooth flow. This has Tupac vibes to it. Let's do gold coin rapper chorus. Chorus melody riff. Oh, that was something like I was looking for right there, actually. You heard that right at the end there. That was sweet. there was a female voice. Rewind a little bit. Let's see what this is. Silence so far. Mm-hmm. That was good. I like that. That's the one, man. Both of these were fire. Let me hear this one again. Bro, that's sick. Damn. All right. Fire newest. Not that one. All right. Let's check out how this sounds. Cool melody. Oh man. Oh man, bro. Bro. This one's pretty good, but that first one is unbelievable. Bro, this sounds awesome. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, bro. This sounds fucking awesome, bro. So you guys, my mind is just blown so much by that I think I'm gonna have to go straight to working on a track with that sound clip right there. So listen, I've had so much fun working on this video here, and this tool is absolutely awesome. MusicLM, created by the very own Google, our beloved Google down here. And I really appreciate y'all watching. There's so much to learn on here, so much to use, so much to explore. If y'all don't have access to it, go and try to get access. If you do have access, post some videos, show me what you're working on. And if you enjoyed watching this, then that is amazing. If you could hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you around for the next ones. And yeah, so much more to come. I love AI tools, and I am gonna be using them for years and years to come, and I'm really just getting started, but this is freaking awesome, and I'm gonna make as much content as possible, so stay tuned. And yeah, good luck out there, much love, and we're about to hit the 45-minute mark, so let's hit that goodbye button.